guys, Morgan from For the Love of Paper, and I am here with Project Life. I think they're up to par number 9 for the year, which is my third layout for March, I think. Sorry, I could be wrong. It will tell you in the description anyway. I'm pretty sure it's my third layout for March. I did film this back at the beginning of April, and now we are in June. So yeah, it was quite a while ago that I did it. I'm a little bit behind since I'd been sick and then just not very motivated, to be honest, to do anything after being unwell. I'm now trying to catch up on all the bits and pieces that I've missed, and it's been, this part of the year for us is really quite hectic. We have tons of birthdays in sort of the end of April, May, June, and then into the beginning of July. So there's birthdays and parties and all sorts of stuff going on. So it's been pretty busy. And the first photo I'm working on there is a photo of the sunset that we had. It was a beautiful, beautiful sunset. It was like, the photo doesn't do it justice. It was really deep, deep pink color at the bottom, and then it sort of went up into orangey tones and yellows, and then it just went into like purple and blue. It was amazing. I wish I had a really amazing camera that could take good photos, but nevertheless, that one will have to do, and I really, really like it. So yeah, that's why that one's an album. And just sticking it down on there. This layout's very quite black and white and grey. I suppose all the photos are quite monochrome. There's a little bit of red in Sam's jacket in the top picture, and then the pinky, reddy, orangey colour from the sunset, and that's kind of all the colour that's in the layout. And I quite like it because it's easy to add embellishments to. You don't have to worry about, oh, is it going to clash with that? Is it going to match with this? It just sort of all flows together really, really nicely, which is nice. And what did I add onto that? I think I added a wood veneer onto that. Yeah, those wood veneers I got from the Reject Shop. They were Sorry, they were $3.99 for the packet of them, which is really good value, and they're already got adhesive on them, which makes it super duper easy to just stick down. You don't have to faff around with your glue bottles and everything like that. And they're quite good quality for the price. I'm amazed. I love them. The next card, I do this photo of Luna. Frank opened the car door because he was putting his work bag and computer and stuff in there ready to go to work, and she decided that I'm going to jump in the car. So she jumped in the front passenger seat in the footwell and just sat there like, well, this is what's happening now. And then she kept looking at Frank and then looking over to the driver's side, like looking back at him, and like it was as if to say, come on, get in there, drive me somewhere, take me out. I'm in the car, I'm all ready to go. Sadly, she was quite disappointed. She didn't get to go anywhere. And it did take quite a lot of encouragement to actually get her out of the car. Lots of treats and toys and bribes. And in the end, I think we just kind of had to drag her out. She was quite wedged in there, the silly sausage. Sadly, Luna isn't part of our family anymore. She didn't pass away, but she was just too big for us. She was just huge. She was half Labrador, half Wolfhound, and she was just huge. She was only 7 months old, yeah, and just already like the size of a full-grown Labrador, only really, really skinny, like a greyhound. But Frank sort of decided that he couldn't cope with that, her size and stuff like that. So unfortunately we had to give her away, but she went to a beautiful family who live on a farm. Oh, sorry about that noise, my dishwasher just decided to start gurgling. Yes, she's gone to live on a farm, and they've got lots of other dogs and animals, so I'm sure she will be extremely happy out there with lots of other friends to play with. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's sad and we miss her so much because she was so lovely. But yeah, she just wasn't quite right for our family, unfortunately. And I know that sounds awful, but yeah, that's what happened. So I just add a tag to that one. And I think that's it. This layout was a super quick layout. I think it took me 18 minutes to do it. I've sped it up a little bit, not much, and cut out a couple of little bits where I'd taken a break. But yeah, I think, yeah, like 18, 19 minutes to do it. I only really put embellishments on a few cards. Yeah, so I think I call those two done. And see, finding a use for all the washi tape that I never use. I mean, I am never going to use fluoro orange on anything ever. So it is perfect for sticking mail together. When I post out mail, I use my not so glamorous washi tape. And also when I am sticking, sticking photos together or places where you're not going to see it, I use the non-favorite washi tape. This is my stamp box. As you can see, they're all sort of half organized in there. That's pretty much all the stamps I've got now. I think I've got a couple of older sets of Stampin' Up! Ones, but I don't use them very often. They're like Christmas and baby themed ones, and I don't really have a need for them every day. So yeah, I have actually reorganized these stamps since I filmed this, and I am going to do a craft room tour, or I should say craft space tour video. Well, I might get it done by the end of the week. So up for that next week. I should definitely have it up by next week. My craft space is now part of the lounge instead of, I did have my own room, but I decided to move it. Well, actually, Frank decided that I should be out here with the family so that I can watch, because I didn't have a TV or anything in my room, so I can watch TV and still, participate with the family and cook dinner, all those good things. And the one really awesome thing that I find is, because it's pretty much the central hub of the house, we've got a kitchen, dining room and lounge all in one. I just leave my stuff out on my desk, and when I walk past, I might do a little stamp or stick something down or pull out an embellishment or make a little something, like just, a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, do a little bit and then just keep on walking, keep on tidying, excuse me, doing whatever I'm doing. So it's actually really good. It's working out quite well having it there, and I get to sort of spend more time with the boys and not feel quite so isolated in my room. It's a bit annoying when it comes time to excuse me, do some voiceovers, but I tend to try and do them at the beginning of the week when Sam's at kindy. So it's Monday today and he's at kindy, so I am trying to get a few videos edited and the voiceovers done while he's not here and there's not so much noise going on, because otherwise it does make it quite difficult. That, and I get a little self-conscious talking to myself when the boys are around. So that's my little system, and it seems to work well at the moment. So yeah, I didn't end up keeping that stamp on there. I didn't like it. So what have I done? I can't even remember what I put there. Maybe a little heart, that was. I'm not sure what I end up sticking there. But it's pretty much that card, and then the card next to Sam drinking the cup of hot chocolate. It was a really wet, windy, yucky day, so I let him. We stopped at Bunnings because they've got a cafe, and we stopped there and we grabbed a little cup of hot chocolate each and enjoyed that before we went on our walk home one afternoon. And then the card next to that with the circle, I just stick a homemade flare in there. I made the flare with some epoxy dots and some tiny word stickers, and that's what goes in that spot. And that's it. The top right corner, I do type out my journaling on my typewriter and stick it to that card, which you'll see in the still shots at the end. But other than that, this is the layout complete. The photo at the bottom is Luna on the trampoline. She loved jumping on the trampoline. She would get up there any chance she got and just jump, 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 jump. She freaking loved that thing. And then Nat, of course. Oh, there's the little the flare that I made. And that is this layout complete, guys. So I will thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!